حالي ولا العشاء القناوي غيرتي حالي ولا العشاء ولا العشاء قناوي وبابا والله وبابا وبابا الله مولانا وهي الولي عنك رميت نار هيا مولانا ما نبا وبا أكيف جراني ويا الولي.
Hello and welcome back to our channel from Agadir International Airport. After collecting our rental car, we headed towards our Airbnb, where we stayed next 4 nights. The apartment had all the amenities you need for a peaceful stay with children.
It was quite close to many attractions and we highly recommend it, as host was really nice as well. As we were really tired after our journey, we rested for a few hours and in the evening headed towards nearby Anza beach.
There we had coffee and cake by the beach, and then grabbed some takeaway food from one of the restaurants and headed back home.
Next morning, we woke up quite late and after having early lunch headed towards the biggest market in Africa, the Souk El Had.
By the time we reached there, it was time for Juma prayer. Therefore we offered prayer and then went on to explore the market.
Coming out of market, we bought some roasted peanuts and headed towards our next stop for the day, the Croco Park.
There we saw hundreds of crocodiles relaxing on the ground. This was the first time we had seen so many crocodiles in a single place. The park is also home to beautiful white tufted marmosets and anacondas.
Included in the ticket price is Cactus Park, where huge lizards roam around freely. On our way home, we stopped at a local restaurant to pick up food for the dinner. We started our third morning in Agadir by driving to beautifully reconstructed Medina, which was destroyed by devastating earthquake in 20th century.
After exploring shops of Medina, we sat down on one of the tables and enjoyed our breakfast. Next we drove to Agadir Marina to enjoy our afternoon by the beach.
In the evening, we went to Dania Land Amusement Park and took a cable car to Casbah. The cable car provided amazing views of crescent-shaped beach, and soon we reached the vibrant Casbah Fella. Right beside the cable station, we found Cheerios and Waffles shop, which made the whole experience even more pleasant and fulfilling. On our way back to the apartment, we stopped at local pasta shop to collect our dinner.
Next morning, we visited Agadir Dolphin World, where we saw dolphin perform various acrobatic maneuvers. In the afternoon, we decided to head out of Agadir towards Paradise Valley.
The valley is an ideal spot for hiking and swimming. However, the day we visited, water was very muddy.
You've been here before?
There are also many restaurants and souvenir shops along the walking track.
On our way back to Agadir, we stopped at local restaurants to eat beef tagine and barbecue.
Next morning, we bade farewell to Agadir and drove towards Souza's Massa National Park, which is famous amongst bird watchers for bald ibis, found only here in the world. There are 3 main reserves of part, but our aim for the tour was to see flamingos which migrate to Massa Reserve every winter to enjoy warmer temperatures. Therefore, we booked accommodation in Sidi Rabat, the closest village to Massa. The room was very basic, but it was alright for one night stay. However, more importantly, the reserve was at walking distance.
For lunch, we ate tagine and had Moroccan tea.
In the evening, we hired a guide to explore Massa Reserve and chase flamingos.
After about 45 minutes, we spotted them in the river and started our quest to get as close to them as possible without scaring them away. We were not successful in spotting bald ibis, but this is how it looks like.
On our way back to our accommodation, we were greeted by one of the most beautiful sunsets we have seen.
For dinner, we headed to nearby town to get some pizza and sandwiches.
Next morning, we headed towards Fisherman Caves, where it felt like we were standing at edge of the world.
After spending some time, we headed back towards Agadir.
On our way, we stopped to eat breakfast and waited for passing shower before continuing our journey back. We managed to reach Agadir by noon, and as our flight was late in the evening, we decided to explore urban quarters of city where we explored Jardin di Olhau and Lebanon Mosque.
After eating lunch, we headed back to airport for our return journey back to Manchester.
Thank you so much for sticking with us till the end. Don't forget to support the channel by hitting like button so that we can bring you more videos.